Oh my word. It shows I'm live. That's a good thing. That's a good start. Come on, Google Chrome, why are you not opening? Okay, where are you hiding? Up here. There it is. Responding. It's not responding, huh? That's a first. Google Chrome is not responding. Uh-huh. That's pretty interesting. Now what's Apple done? Collab cam is live. Collab cam is live. What's a collab cam? First time I saw that. Now it's trying to see if it'll load. Still nobody here. That's weird. But it doesn't surprise me. It does show I'm live. I'll wait until the 5-minute mark and then we'll get on with our content. The microphone's working, the cameras are working. 2 people, 1 watching, started streaming 3 minutes ago. Okay, come on. Come on, Google. Do your thing. Don't go too long, so I'll have to get going when my live stream hits the 5-minute mark. Oh, actually, I gotta get that up and running, don't I? Come on, Google. It's thinking, yes, indeed, it's thinking. Out there in YouTube land? This is weird. Well, I would like to start, but I gotta get my content up here first. this should get us to the right. Oh, there we go. A little bit different website, but should have. I don't even know if it's working right, do I? I think so. Yeah, everything's showing up there. Yes, nobody's here. Let's get rolling here. This is Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veterans, sports cards, and more, coming to you live with Are You Ready for Some Football? 1984 Pro Football Hall of Fame class. Just another quick announcement from yesterday's info and intel. Rest in peace, Maury Wills, another great baseball player, has passed on yesterday. Maury Wills passed away. I'll do a tribute video possibly coming up this Saturday or something in regards to Maury. But for now, we'll get into our content at hand. And that is the 1984 Pro Football Hall of Fame class. Oh, it looks like it's slowly waking up here. Just took a while to load up, I guess. All right, just keep continuing on here with our 4 Hall of Famers for the class of 1984. We have Willie Brown, Mike McCormick, Charlie Taylor, and Arnie Weinmeister are our 4 Hall of Famers for today, in case you're wondering what's going on. That is our Hall of Fame class for today. As soon as this loads up, but we'll just keep going for now. Let me do it this way so at least I can see if something pops in the chat. All right, so first up on the field is Willie Brown, class of 1984. A defensive back and a center back, if that's the 2 positions I guess a person can play in football. Willie Brown, class of 1984, and AFL All-Star games. He was in 5, 54 interceptions, 4 Pro Bowls, and 16 seasons. He's quoted as saying, "My job was not catching passes. My job was to stop the receiver from catching it. If I could have played 15 or 20 years without an interception, that would have been fine. Anything beyond stopping a receiver, that's gravy." Willie Brown's career with the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders spanned 16 seasons and 204 games from 1963 to 1978. Even though the Broncos were not successful on the playing field during Willie's 4 years in Denver, the 6'1", 195-pound cornerback, I said center back, was already an established star by the time he was traded to the Raiders in 1967. With a perpetually contending team in Oakland, Willie's outstanding abilities emerged into clear focus. During his 12 years in Oakland, the Raiders played in 3 AFL and 6 AFC championship games, as well as Super Bowls II and VI. Armed with speed, mobility, aggressiveness, determination, and a keen football sense, Brown became a key figure in every Raiders' success and soon was widely acclaimed as one of the premier cornerbacks of all time. Willie, who was born December 2nd, 1940, in Yazoo City, Mississippi, was an excellent end for 4 years in Grambling, but was not drafted when his college career ended in 1963. He was signed by the Houston Oilers as a free agent, but cut before the end of the summer camp. He then went to Denver, where he became a starter midway into his rookie season. A year later, he intercepted 4 passes against the New York Jets to tie an all-time individual record, won all NFL honors, and played in his first AFL All-Star game, where he was named the Outstanding Defensive Player. Altogether, Brown was named to an All-League team 7 years, 3 seasons as All-AFL, and 4 more as All-NFL. He was named All-AFC 4 times. He also played in 5 AFL All-Star games and 4 Pro Bowls during his career. He intercepted 54 passes, which he returned for 472 yards and 2 touchdowns. His biggest steal, however, came in Super Bowl XI, when he returned an interception 75 yards for a clinching touchdown. There you go, Willie Brown's induction in 1984. Next up on the field, we've got Mike McCormick. Mike McCormick is up next. Mike McCormick, class of 1984. He played in 6 Pro Bowls and 10 seasons. He's quoted as saying, "A big thing in football is emotion. You've got to go out and play with a tear in your eye. I never went on a football field when I didn't think we would win." Yankee Kyle, good afternoon, buddy. How you doing there, Yankee Kyle? You are the first in the live chat. Appreciate you being here, brother. Take care of something for you real quick here. Yankee Kyle. Right, got you taken care of, being the first in the live chat today. Turn on them notifications in case you don't have them on. But appreciate you being here, brother. We now have 84 entries in the August giveaway that will be done next Friday. Love Rules is in the house. Don, my dad was at Super Bowl XI. Oh, there you go. Love Rules, hello, my friend Don. Love Rules, good afternoon. There we go. Okay, and then let me go over here. Let me take care of something here for you there, Yankee Kyle. All right, I think we're good to go here. Put the live chat up, do a refresh, and we'll get into our second Hall of Famer's biography here. Okay, what do we got here? Get over to this one. So I'm trying to get my Google browser open here so I can get my chat in front of me. Love Rules, how are you? Welcome to the Blue Wrench Club there, Yankee Kyle. Appreciate you being here. Okay, what's going on here? This thing is running slow with a capital S, a capital L, and a capital O, and a capital W for my computer. Trying to get it to where I can see the chat. I have to keep looking on my other device until I get my computer communicating to me. Oh, you gotta love technology, right? Always nice to try and cope with technology when it's not working for you, right? Let me get over here to Mike McCormick and get through his biography quick. Maybe my Google browser will open up eventually. Mike McCormick, one of the game's greatest offensive tackles, began his pro football career with the NFL's 1951 New York Yanks, where, as a rookie, he earned the starting right tackle spot. That year, he earned the first of 6 trips to the Pro Bowl before being called into military service. The Baltimore Colts, who acquired his rights before the start of the 1953 season, traded him to the Cleveland Browns in a massive 15-player deal. Even though the Browns knew Mike would not be available for a full year, he was the key man in the trade. Coach Paul Brown always considered it one of his wisest personal moves. In his first season in Cleveland, McCormick, a former University of Kansas star and Chicago native, was asked to fill the middle guard position that had been vacated by the retiring Bill Willis on the defensive unit. It was a tall order, considering Willis would himself be elected to the Hall of Fame. McCormick, not surprisingly, was up for the challenge. He quickly became an important factor on an excellent Cleveland defensive team. Mike enjoyed perhaps his most memorable individual moment on the defensive team when, in the 1954 NFL Championship game, he stole the ball from Detroit Lions quarterback Bobby Lane to set up one of the early touchdowns in a 56-10 Cleveland rout. But it was an offensive tackle that McCormick made his lasting mark in pro football. Mike was the Browns' offensive right tackle for 8 years, from 1955 through 1962. During that period, the Browns' forward wall played a major role in ensuring a balanced offensive approach, and McCormick, equally adept as a blocker on rushing plays and as a quarterback protector, was a stabilizing factor throughout the period. Boom, boom, boom. So that was our second of our 4 Hall of Famers today. Our third one up on the field is... What on earth just happened there? Oh, I see. I must have clicked something by accident. Is Charlie Taylor. Charlie Taylor's up next. And what has gone on with my computer here? Oh, come on. Really? Well, as long as it shows I'm still alive, I'm done good. Looks like Charlie Taylor was a wide receiver inducted in the class of 1984. He had a combined net yards of 10,803, receiving yards 9,110, receptions 649, and 13 seasons with a total of 90 touchdowns. And he's quoted as saying, to be a total football player, you've got to play every play. And I like to play every play. All right, give me a second here. Let me pop in here. I seen it did something, but I don't know what it did. Okay. Okay. Let me just get back over to this one. At least I can see some part of the chat here. Charlie Taylor's pass receiving credentials accumulated in 13 seasons, 1964 to 1977. With the Washington Redskins are legendary. His 649 receptions for 9,110 yards and 79 touchdowns rank him among the game's elite. He led the National Football League in receiving in both 1966 and 1967. His first 2 years as a wide receiver and caught more than 50 passes in a record-tying 7 campaigns. With 1,488 yards rushing and a smattering of kick return yardage, he amassed 10,803 combined net yards to also rank among the best in that category, with 11 touchdowns, rushing, and 79 on receptions. Charlie scored 540 points in his career. Taylor's pro football future was assured from his first day in camp in 1964 as a #1 draft choice from Arizona State. The 6'3", 210-pounder won Rookie of the Year acclaim as a running back and became the first rookie in 20 years to finish in the NFL's top 10 in both rushing, 6th with 755 yards, and receiving, 8th with 53 catches for 814 yards. His 53 receptions were a record for running backs at the time. Although still rated as a premier ball carrier, Taylor was switched to split end in the 7th game of his 3rd season in 1966. And then he would end up that year as the NFL receiving champion with 72 receptions. Charlie was a gold carat fixture at the position for the next 9 seasons through 1975. He sat out the entire 1976 campaign with injuries, then returned for a final shot in 1977. Taylor was an All-Western Athletic Conference halfback at Arizona State. Following his senior season, he played in the East-West Shrine Game, the Hula Bowl, the American Bowl, and the College All-Star Game. As a Redskin, he earned first or second team All-NFL honors 6 times and was selected to play in 8 Pro Bowls. There you go, our third of 4 Hall of Famers, and our last one for the day is Arnie Weinmeister, class of 1984. Okay, this is crazy. Why are both of them? The heck? This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I've never seen my computer take this long to load up the web browser. I mean, I was already late, I think a good 15, almost 20 minutes for the show, because my notifications usually should go out at 2 o'clock, but I had everything ready, pushed the button, and everything rebooted. My computer restarted itself. It was so disturbing. Could not figure out what was going on there. Oh, come on. Really? Okay. Try and see if I can launch it again. Google Chrome. There, now it's trying to come up again. Give me 1 second. I only got this one last Hall of Famer to do, so let me just make sure I've only got one browser open up. I hope I don't have a whole bunch of them. Let me see. Come on, I want to close you and open you back up again. Frustrating, for sure. I did have more than one browser opened up. That's probably what the problem was. I was trying to play with 2 browsers. Okay, now I think it'll load up. Hopefully. as soon as the screen gets up there, I think it should load up now. So I'll be back in business for the last few minutes of the stream. Definitely got to finish by 3 o'clock. We have company coming over this afternoon for dinner before church tonight. So I got to be done. I told my wife I'd be done by 3 o'clock. Gives me 20 minutes to finish one more player. As soon as a new folder. Oh, no, I know what that is. Okay. All right. So this should load up. Let me get at least the next one done here. And then it should be good. Arnie Weinmeister, class of 1984, was in 4 Pro Bowls and 6 seasons in his career, and he is quoted as saying, "When I feel that I must hit my opponent first and hardest. Football is a fiercely competitive game, and it is this competitive aspect, the risk, that heightens the excitement." Okay. All right, that is trying to load up, and then we should have the chat there with it. So few players ever have been so dominant at their position in pro football than Arnie Weinmeister was in his 6-year stint as a defensive tackle. That began with the New York Yankees of the All-American Football Conference in 1948 and ended with the New York Giants of the NFL in 1953. He won second-team All-AAFC as a rookie, followed by his first-team All-AAFC honors in 1949, and then was a unanimous All-NFL choice for all 4 years with the Giants. He also was selected to play in the NFL's Pro Bowl each of the first 4 years in the NFL. Arnie was one of the first defensive players to captivate the masses of fans the way an offensive ball handler does. At 6'4", 235 pounds, he was bigger than the average player of his day, and he was widely considered to be the fastest lineman in pro football. Blessed with a keen football instinct, he was a master at diagnosing opposition plays. He used his size and speed to stop whatever the opposition attempted, but it was a pass rusher that he really caught the fans' attention. A natural team leader, he was the Giants' co-captain in his final season in New York. In high school, Arnie was a 2-time All-City tackle. He played end, fullback, and tackle in his 4-year tenure at the University of Washington. A tenure interrupted by a 4-year Army stint. New York Yankee coach Ray Flattery first spotted Weinmeister as a fullback, but wisely made him into a 2-way tackle when he turned pro in 1948. When he moved to the Giants, Arnie was used almost exclusively on defense, with a 6-year tenure in the AAFC and NFL. His career is one of the shortest of any Pro Football Hall of Famer member. All right, so there you go. Arnie Weinmeister. Man, that's a tough name to say. Weinmeister. All right, that's the browser finally opened up and the chat popped up. Right as I finished our last of 4 Hall of Famers. So again, today we had Matt Carter's in the house. How you doing here, Matt? Thanks for popping in here. Appreciate you being here. Willie Brown, Mike McCormick, Charlie Taylor, and Arnie Weinmeister. So hopefully you all enjoyed our Hall of Famers for the class of 1984. Do have a few minutes we can hang out and chit chat if anyone's interested just before 3 o'clock. I heard the doorbell. I might need to cut off the stream now. So, just curious if you got Instagram so I can show you the first of the custom die-cast car I'm doing for a practice round. No, Matt, I don't really do Instagram. Let me check. I don't believe I've got Instagram on my phone that I know of. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on a second. How do I get my... Let me see here. Hold on. How do you do this? See. How do you see what your Insta... I don't even use it, so I don't even know where it's... How do I find out my... what my Instagram handle is, or whatever you call it? Oh, okay. Alright, you ready, Matt? You can just put in... it looks like my Instagram is just DLBJHN316. Here, I'll put it down in the chat, okay? Instagram, right? Let's see. Instagram. Yeah, I don't think I put it on my YouTube About Me tab, because I don't think it's there. It might be, but can't remember for sure. Just put this in here. Okay, let me turn that off for a second. I'll need that going off. So there you go, Matt. There is my Instagram, DLBJHN316. I don't use it that often, though, but I do have it on my phone. I think one or two people I know might send me things on Instagram, but I just don't use it a whole lot. But that is that for sure. All right there, Matt. Just so you do know. That'd be neat if you're gonna send me some pictures or something. I'll take a look at them. That's cool. But other than that, we'll give you a heads up and be right back. Okay. Sounds good there, Matt. Okay. Hopefully I might be here, or I might be signed off already. We'll have to see. Most I'll be gone is maybe another 10 minutes. We only got 4 thumbs up, so no product opening today, but we will do a product for sure. Might even be something special on Friday for our Hall of Fame Friday. But we'll see. I got between now and then. Tomorrow, I will not be doing a live stream. I will be in Seattle at the University of Washington Hospital. My wife has to have 2 echocardiograms done. The one in the morning is, I believe, at 9:30. We have to be there by 9 o'clock. That means we got to leave early in the morning. We can't sleep in like we usually do as retirees. But yeah, so that's a drive. We'll be driving in traffic trying to get on our way to Seattle. So she has one at 9:30, and then at 1:30 in the afternoon, which that one will take the longest. They got to sedate her and put her under, and then put the echocardiogram down her throat to go in and take a picture of the heart. And then she needs to recover and get up from there. So, other than that, I can't think of anything else to talk about in the chat here. Okay. Oh, I gotta pick that one. Otherwise, it just shows up as hashtag junk. I don't want to do that right now. I gotta try and remember to fix that hashtag junk wax. Alright, so other than that, it does show we have 2 people watching. 4 thumbs up. And we got our content in. If you want to look up my name on Instagram, because it doesn't show that your name is not there. So is your Instagram just Matt Carter? Is your Instagram just Matt Carter? Let me see here. Let me try and look for okay, new. I don't even know how to look for people on here. Oh, down here. Okay. Matt Carter. Doesn't show a picture there for you. Oh, Matt Carter. I don't know. There's 4 different Matt Carters. Oh, Matthew Carter. It shows as, oh, Matthew Carter. Okay. Okay, so there's a Matthew Carter. There's a Matthew underline Carter. There's a Matthew Carter underline. And there's a Matthew Carter Alvarado. That's why, yeah, you gotta look for everything exactly. Like, so I don't know which one would be which. This is what comes up when I get, and I don't see, it's not the same icon that you have here. So I don't know which one is yours there, Matt. Do you recognize any of these Matt Carters that I pulled up? Matthew Carter, that's my real name, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different 5 different Matthew Carters. That's what I get for, oh, and I guess I could see all results and things that come close, huh? Do you recognize any of that right there? Let's see. You can always just email it to me there, Matthew. Matthew Carter YouTube. Oh, yeah, but we're not looking for his YouTube for Matthew Carter. I can find his Matthew Carter YouTube link there, Big Ray. But I'm looking for his Instagram. He wanted to show me something, so. But I've got less than 5 minutes, and I'm going to get ready to close up shop here. Since Matthew doesn't know which one's his. What on earth is that? It's like showing like a dragon on the side of that building there. That can't be, no way is that real. Gotta be some CGI thing or something. Alright, so other than that, we'll go ahead and get ready to wrap things up here, and then I will be live on Friday for our Hall of Fame Friday. Oops, just came in and was trying to help. Oh, no problem there, Big Ray. Appreciate it. It's like coming into an important meeting and you missed the first half and you came back and you thought, oh, I thought you were talking about this and we were talking about something different. But that happens and does sometimes on occasions. But we will be doing Hugh Duffy for our Hall of Famer on Friday. Hugh Duffy, best single season average of 4.40. Going to be interesting learning about him. A 4.40 batting average in one season. That's getting a lot of hits, that's for sure. So we'll be doing Hugh Duffy on Friday. Again, no live stream tomorrow. No live stream tomorrow. I'll be spending it down close to Seattle at the University of Washington Hospital, where they will be working on 2 different echocardiograms. One in the morning for my wife at 9:30, and then a second one in the afternoon at 1:30. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sign off here. This has been Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Veterans, Sports Cards, and more, having been live to you with Are You Ready for Some Football? 1984 Pro Football Hall of Fame class. And that was all our content today. I apologize for being late, but we did get the stream up, we did get the stream in, and we did get the content done. So until then, we will see you all on Friday. I may or may not do a Saturday morning live stream. We'll see what happens with that, just in case you're wondering. But if we do, it might be an early stream. Could be maybe possibly 7 or 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. You can adjust that. Between 7 and 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you can adjust it for East Coast time or wherever you are in between. So until then, like David says in all his channel closures, it's not just words, but be blessed. We'll see you all on Friday for Hall of Fame Friday. Until then, take care and have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day and evening. Thanks there, Big Ray. You all take care, and if you can keep my wife in prayers tomorrow as she has her echocardiograms, hopefully we get good results so that down the road they'll be able to insert her new heart valve that they need to put in. It's going to be a less invasive type surgery. Matter of fact, if everything goes well, if we were able to do that surgery, it should be just spending one night in the hospital and the next day getting discharged to come home. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and just sign off for today. And we'll see you all on Friday for Hall of Fame Friday. Until then, take care and have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye now, everybody. Take care of Big Ray, Ball Cards and Auctions, Matt Carter, Love Rules, Yankee Kyle. Appreciate y'all popping into the stream today. And we will